Soft roses made me and I am soft, and in the eyes of others my softness seeks, but in the eyes of others a foreign flame, how hard they look. But I shall live in sight and live unseen. The unseen I will see and see unseen. Still the self will only bloom, and our treasures grow, under the eyes of something. O self, O destiny, I will warm you with my sight. O God, your eyes will form me. On another note, it occurs to me that humans are broken, but that means the universe is broken, and that in turn means that reality is broken. Something is wrong. If humans exist inside another thing, reality for instance, then it implies both templates, or equations, have something wrong, because the one equation cannot be entirely separate from the other, and the other must have something in it to make allowance for the brokenness of the other. Somehow in this strange world in which I wake up each day, I must try to find a sanctuary of isolation. Consecration must be a way. Now the mind of the brain, having lost sight, of seeing the invisible, sees only the molecules of the physical universe, a house, a restaurant, the bodies of others, and has happily concluded the scope of reality. The body and physical reality, as it were, retain validity. This dimensional expression retains a focal point, an anchor. It is a concentration point of things notwithstanding and has power. So a sorcerer, for instance, must borrow something from another state and then link it to the focal lens, the concentrated angle of the natural. They must borrow from some darkness and then dance around a physical fire, or whatnot, to give effect. That is why they use intermediary physics objects like talismans. On our end we will stay out of their way as much as we can. Now in this plane of existence on Earth, the Christians are more powerful than the sorcerers, or anyone else for that matter. That is why the witches are obsessed with Christians. I am thinking about this because now twice in a dream at night I saw something. It was a bit vague, but I had the sense the sorcerer or sorcerers somewhere were invoking something into reality to change the future of humankind, and they used part of my soul to do the spell. And my soul is powerful. Now I am not going to surrender the dream to the dark corner of the work of darkness, or to the dismissive mind of the theologian, or the academic, whose eyes may or may not have been burned by the shine of white paper and big books, because we are all vulnerable to such deception. We all turn to shiny things, we can't help it, and certainty of being right in our brain is a shiny thing. If we are moths, certainty is our flame, and this certainty pulses out inside our brain, like the radiation of a nuclear reactor. At any event, my recourse is isolation and consecration of self, so the sorcerer cannot access my soul. The problem is permeability or sharing at the borders of things. If I keep watching world affairs, riots and chaos, all their words with their desires, then I enter this plane of existence and my border is porous.